All right, y'all. We are live on YouTube. I just need for the video to connect on my other monitor over here so that I can grab that link and put it in the group for our community to be able to conveniently join us on the YouTube live and in the live chat. So let me grab that link now and put it in our group. Boom. There it goes. There it goes. All right. Speaking of groups, if you are an entrepreneur that is spinning their wheels and struggling to make it to your first six figures in business, then this morning show is for you. But being in studio for this show and having the opportunity to take advantage of the hot seat, which is getting your individual obstacles addressed, just like Dr. Tachi, Keith, Shawana, Kimberly, and Dr. Latoya, you need to be in the group, okay? That's just one of the ways you can take advantage of value given by our group. So go to shaycannon.info/group to join us. We come together as a free business mastermind, giving more value than most paid masterminds. We standing by that, y'all, because we're every day out here getting more and more value than some of this stuff y'all paying for. I digress, though. We have three pillars of value that we give to ensure that you're going to get what you need. And number one, we come together and build community with events like a virtual happy hour and a movie club night. Number two, we are intentional about collaborating to make each other's businesses better and make money together. In fact, we have a event this week for collaboration. Number three, we have conversations that are transformational for your business growth, like free trainings and the morning show. So join us, shaycannon.info/group. All right. Well, let's get started. Welcome to your first six figures morning show. This week's blog is at shaycannon.com/writing. That's shaycannon.com/writing, because what we're talking about this week is the same thing I promised you we would talk about last week. So this week we're talking about contributing writing to elevate entrepreneurs' brands and increase revenue. Okay. Because last week we talked about speaking and how that can increase your visibility and your marketability, all the things. Okay, speaking, we know that. But did you also know that if you can do contributing writing, it can do the same things as speaking and more? Okay, because guess what? Once you speak, unless there's a recording, which sometimes there is, but then access may be limited to that recording. But once you speak, like, the event is over, right? But when you do contributing writing, that is there long term, still letting you reap the benefits of it. All right. So having highlighted speaking as a powerful avenue of entrepreneurs to borrow audiences to introduce themselves to more potential leads for increased visibility and amplified credibility. Let's add writing for established platforms. I said for established platforms as another potent way to do the same thing. Okay. You will build your authority within your niche by contributing written insights for trusted sources. All right. Now, what we're going to talk about today is part one, and that is what are exactly the benefits of contributing writing. Because, like I said, you're going to get even more benefits from contributing writing than you would from public speaking. All right. So, contributing writing on popular platforms offers a number of positives for growing your online presence and your credibility. By publishing on established sites, blogs, and other digital publications, you instantly expand your reach through access to audiences that are already engaged. Okay. So this is why I keep highlighting when I say established platforms and popular platforms, because we want to contribute to platforms that have already been built up. Okay. We want to contribute to platforms that already have an audience, already have readership, because if we want to build something, we can build our own. All right. We ain't trying to help build anybody else's. We're trying to take advantage of the fact that they have built it. And in exchange for that built-in readership, we're going to give value. It's still a win-win. But if we're going to help build something, build your own blog post, build your own website. Okay. Build your own social media. We don't build for other people. We give value in exchange for what was already built. So I hope y'all have got that. Okay. Now, What it's going to do is it's going to put your brand in front of new potential clients with a transference of trust from the publication's willingness to publish your work, creating a stream of top of funnel leads. That's our tofu. That them food fighters don't go away, y'all. Tofu, okay? So additionally, contributing writing can drive traffic back to your website, providing an opportunity to capture new leads through well-placed calls to actions and optimized landing pages. Okay. So did you catch all of that? All right. We're picking platforms that are established. They already have a readership. Our ideal clients are in that readership. Okay. And what we're going to bring in exchange for them already having a readership is we're going to bring content of value. All right. That means we're going to be introduced to new people for our top of funnel. We're introducing ourselves and giving them an opportunity to continue the conversation elsewhere on our platform. We also get, so therefore we're driving traffic back to our platforms, and we get the opportunity to capture them as a lead. Okay. So that's what is in the blog post, but you know, this is the morning show, and on the morning show, I give you more. Okay. So let me pull up these show notes. Good morning, Dr. Affair is over here on the YouTube side, y'all. Let me pull up these show notes. All right. So, if you don't know who I am, I'm your host, Shay Cannon. I'm an award-winning fractional chief operating officer with an exclusive clientele of 6- and 7-figure CEOs, living my best life just 3 blocks from the beach in Mexico. Even though I don't feel like I've been living my best life lately in the hurricane season, but I think Jumanji is coming to a close. Anyway, I use my superpowers to create a foundation of business growth to position online service-based entrepreneurs like you to generate your first 6 figures to fund your lifestyle of freedom, even if you don't have a team. All right. So that's who I am. All right. Let's get into some benefits of contributing writing. Okay. I have a whole list. I haven't even numbered them, but I know I got over 10. All right. So I want you to be listening to some of the benefits you know you need in your business right now that contributing writing can give to you. I want you to listen. Now, when we do our round robin, I'm going to start with Dr. Latoya Davis. And so the question is going to be, what's 2 or 3 of these benefits that you know you need in your business right now? All right. Now, listen up. Here we go. Build brand awareness. Okay. Making regular contributions to other people's platforms builds recognition, familiarity, and it keeps you top of mind for potential clients. Okay. So that's business, builds brand awareness. All right. Next, strengthens networking opportunities. Okay. Writing for other platforms connects you with editors, influencers, and other professionals who can open doors to collaborations, partnerships, and referrals. All right. And we want all of that, right? We want all of that. Next, it increases social proof. This is my favorite one, y'all. Being featured on respected sites serves as social proof, showcasing your expertise to potential clients and differentiating you from the competition. All right. Next, it boosts your SEO and online presence. So contributing articles often include what's called backlinks, okay? And you need to make sure it includes the backlinks, because in your byline or that little short bio you get to put as a beside your name, you need to have your domain name, your URL, your website address, okay? And what that does is, if you're dealing with trusted sources and they ping to your website and start driving traffic to your website, that gives your website more authority. That is a backlink. It's only one form of backlink, right? We'll talk about leveraging it with backlinks later in the week, but that's what a backlink is, okay? So this is going to improve your site's search engine optimization ranking, and it's going to improve your site's domain authority, all right? Next, it refines your messaging and communication skills. Yes, it does. So crafting content for different audiences enhances your ability to articulate your unique value and connect with clients on various platforms. Okay. So it refines your messaging and communication skills. Another thing it does, it increases opportunities for speaking engagements. right? When people are picking speakers for these high profile events, they want to pick high profile speakers. So the more contributing writing you have out there, the more it raises your platform. It raises your authority as a speaker. You are now one of those ones that's in that higher category for speaker fees, okay? So it increases your opportunities for speaking engagements. Next, it provides content for your own marketing. Let's never forget that we're supposed to be repurposing this stuff, okay? So published articles can be republished to your own blog, to your own newsletters, on social media, adding value to your own content library, all right? It enhances trust and relationship building. See, sharing valuable insights without hard selling all the time builds trust with readers. It leads to warmer leads that are already familiar with you when you do decide to sell. Okay. So enhances trust and relationship building. Next, helps identify and attract your ideal clients. See, writing on other platforms helps you to attract more of your own people. Especially if you were part of the Clarity Clinic, now you have your 4 clarity lists. You know the pain points. You know what life is like with those pain points. You know their desires, right? You know what life looks like with their desires, the words that they use. When you start sprinkling that into your contributing writing, that's how you find your people. That's how your people find you, okay? So, writing on relevant topics attracts clients who resonate with your approach and are likely to value your services. All right. Next up, it supports long-term lead generation. Long-term. So remember when I said speaking kind of goes away and contributing writing is more long-term? Here it is. This is the benefit. Okay. Contributed content has a lasting impact. Potential clients can discover your articles months or even years later, creating a continuous lead source. See, this is why we don't want to leave out contributing writing. It's just as important as speaking, okay? All right, it establishes thought leadership. Regular contributions position you as a thought leader, making your insights and perspectives a go-to resource in your industry, okay? So it's one thing to say stuff, it's another thing to write stuff, right? I need you to think about that. Sometimes when we say stuff, you know what I'm saying, that can, you know, it can get what can I say? It can get dull, right? When you're saying the same things over and over again, or you're saying it, but people never see it written anywhere. Having something written, even when you're talking about your vision, your mission, what they tell you, write it down, make it plain, right? Same thing with your expertise. When you write it down, it's something magical that happens when someone can go and reference it in a written place. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. It showcases versatility and expertise. See, writing for varied platforms demonstrates your ability to address different topics and different client pain points in different environments. All right. So I want you to think about last week when I told you how I often get chosen to speak on platforms because I live in other countries as an American, right? I'm an expat. So people are very interested in that lifestyle. But I always still find a way to tell them who I am, what I do, who I do it for, all of the things that if somebody is my ideal client in their audience, I will be able to attract them. Okay. So you need to get into different environments, speaking to people about who you are, what you do, and who you do it for. All right. Because people are already going to start to like you based on why people ask you to be there. And then when they figure out who you actually are, oh, you start to build trust. Okay, so we want to do that. We want to show versatility in the atmospheres in which we contribute our genius. All right. Excuse me. Next, encourage audience engagement. Okay. Just like when you're speaking and you want to be interactive, when you're writing, what you want to do is spark conversations and discussions in the comments, okay? If you're on social media, ask people what they think. Provide an opportunity for people to engage directly with you, right? I love to tell people when I email, I love to say reply back and tell me whatever, right? When I write stuff, I say things like, feel free to email me your comments or your perspective. Tell me in the comments below, you know, whatever. That makes it more interactive, okay? And guess what else it does? It brings engagement to that platform, and that is a form of value for them. Okay. So another thing that I do when I do contributing writing is I try to keep going back for at least a month to check comments. Because as you know, it's not the same as your blog. You're not going to get a notification necessarily. So sometimes you have to go back and look so that you can be interactive with the people that have commented. So keep that in mind. All right. I still got some more, y'all. So here we go. Develop a portfolio of your published work. Okay. I have to update mine, but when I tell you I have a folder that I keep all of my podcasts in, I have a spreadsheet that I keep all of my blogs in, because y'all know I have almost 200 blog posts at this point. I have a list of all the media I've garnered. You guys need to keep up with where you contribute your writing to, okay? Because you can always use that link as social proof. Even in the future, you can always add that link to your website to refer back to it. That's another type of backlinking, but we want to develop a portfolio. Building a body of work on respected platforms adds to your professional portfolio, valuable for future clients, partnerships, and media opportunities. So some of those links can now become part of your Speaker One sheet. It can now go on your speaker media page on your website, all of those things. All right, so keep that in mind. Next, it improves the understanding of audience needs. Yes, it does. It's almost like a form of market research. So writing for different publications helps you gain insights into what resonates the most with your target audience, including future content strategies. How many times have we been on this morning show and me talking to you have created what our next subject matter is going to be? It happens a lot. All you have to do is pay attention and listen, right? Some of the things in the conversations we've had have led to particular workshops. So listen, it gives you an opportunity to understand your ideal client's needs. All right. Next, it generates referrals through credibility. Readers who gain value from your contributions may refer others to you, especially if you position yourself as a trusted resource on a platform that's trusted. Okay. So we want those referrals. Add value to your brand's ecosystem. So regularly contributing, create touch points all across the web. Okay, making it easier for potential clients to find and connect with you on multiple sources. I'm gonna tell you, one of the things that I go and check at least monthly is what I call my digital blueprint. I Google myself, right? I Google myself. Sometimes my contributing writing, the people never even told me they published it, but when I Google myself, it pops up. Right. And I do have a Google alert on my name, which you need to have. However, sometimes some of this writing doesn't pop up in my Google alert all the time. So that's a kind of what do you call it? Check your work self-checker that I do. I Google myself at least once a month. Plus, I want to see what's popping up when people Google my name, because we know that that is the new let's just say what is it? Carfax for experts. People gonna Google you, okay? So you need to know what's popping up for yourself. All right. Supports retargeting strategies by bringing new visitors to your site through contributing writing. Now you can enhance your retargeting efforts, keeping you in front of warm leads who have already shown interest. So what does that mean? That means when I run an ad, okay, I can retarget people who have visited my website. And so the more people I can get to visit my website, the more warm leads I can retarget. Okay, so you don't know much about that, get with your ad specialist, and this, because ads are more than just Facebook. Please understand that. All right. Increase your visibility for seasonal or niche offers. So publishing on platforms with specific audiences lets you strategically promote services that may be highly relevant at particular times or for particular niches. Okay. I want you to think about this like, when do you start seeing certain movie stars, right? Usually they go on what's called a press tour when they have a movie coming out, right? They start to show up on the talk shows. They start to show up on some of the online places or whatever. You can do the same thing, especially, okay, now is the time. It's November. Now's the time for you to start planning your 2025. If you already know what you're marketing throughout 2025, you should know how to now set up your contributing writing, your podcast, your speaking, and all of that to coincide with your seasonal promotions. All right. Cool beans. Facilitate audience testing for new ideas. Okay. How many times do I ask y'all how y'all think about stuff? all the time. Okay, all the time. So contributing writing can do the same thing. All right, write about new topics or ideas to help test the audience reaction to them, providing feedback on what might be worth developing further within your business. Sorry about that, guys. Look, that scared the shit out of me. The wind is picking up. I guess we got another tropical storm coming. So those were all of the ways, okay? I'm going to go back through the list. Again, we're going to start with Dr. Latoya Davis. I'm going to go back through the list. Tell me 2 or 3 of these that you know you could benefit from in your business right now if you were to start doing contributing writing or pick up and do more, okay? Because I definitely need to do more. All right. Build brand awareness. Strengthen networking opportunities. Increase social proof. Boost SEO and online presence. Refine your messaging and communication skills. Increase opportunities for speaking engagements. Provide content for your own marketing. And enhance trust and relationship building. Help identify and attract your ideal clients. Support long-term lead generation. Establish thought leadership. Showcase versatility and expertise. Encourage audience engagement. Develop a portfolio of your published work, improve your understanding of your audience's needs, generate referrals through credibility, add value to your brand's ecosystem. That's those touch points, y'all. Support retargeting strategies, increase visibility for seasonal and niche offers. Some of y'all got these little micro clients that y'all can kind of market to on their own. Contributing writing in that niche can help you with that. Last but not least, facilitate audience testing for new ideas. All right. Now, let's start with Dr. Toya. Dr. Toya, give me 2 or 3 of these benefits that you know you can use in your business right now.
Yes, brand awareness and the one for increasing potential speaking opportunities.
Yes, I was thinking about you when I said that when you Dr. LaFera over here on the YouTube side. I was thinking about y'all in particular with the speaking. Also Shawana Kennedy Media with the speaking. So I love that. So do you have any obstacle to applying any of these strategies for contributing writing or any obstacle for contributing writing?
No, I just never thought about it until you put it in my suggestion thing. And I was like, oh, wait, I like to write. I write. This is good. So I think for me now, it's just a matter of finding aligned platforms and submitting. But I love writing. So that's not a problem.
Yeah, I think you love writing more than being on camera. Look, you're not slick. You're not slick. You see the long-term benefit of using it over and over and over again. I see you, Dr. Latoya. All right.
Let me tell you, I still get royalty checks from my dissertation, which is like crazy to me. And like, it's been however many years later, I'll show up someplace, I'll say my name and people be like, oh, wait, I read your thing. And I'm like, you can't beat that.
I love it. I love it. That's why I know I need to get back into it. Okay, Kimberly, I think you're at the Dream Funder and can't unmute. So you need to put yours in the studio comments and we'll let everybody know what you got going on with that. Shawana Kennedy, give me 2 or 3 of these contributing writing benefits that you know you could use in your business right now.
What I would love when I think about the list, of course, was robust. The social proof, I need to be able to put that, and I need to even actually have it on the website. Because when people do search me out, having that, whether it is a backlink, how you do your stuff, when someone asks, I could quickly give them that, even if it's not for the public to see. I really do need to start collecting those things. And again, when you mentioned portfolio, just things that I've been a part of to then show ways the work that I have done in visibility. Yeah, for sure, especially for me. Matter of fact, with Dr. Tachi being on here, I asked, look, Dr. Tachi, I need those links. Because I even know in the last couple of months, some work that she's done, and because of the shows that we get to do on ND2 Media Network, I know that there has been some stuff where my face has shown up. So even things like that to show that I'm in other places with other people that are doing things, big things, I do need to be able to have that quickly to reference. So yeah.
Love it. Same. Love it. Thank you for that. Keith said, let me scroll back up. He wants to do the boost SEO, increase potential speaking engagements. Yes, because Keith, I heard you last week say you about to start that speaking, Mr. Come Off the Mic. So yeah, contributing writing definitely helps you to get more speaking engagements. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, everybody, again, you need to know what your digital footprint looks like because you don't know what's coming up when people Google you. So make sure, especially when you're pitching for speaking opportunities, that you include a link to some of your contributing writing, okay? Especially on the ones on some of those top trusted sites. We want to put that in there. Don't forget also that your contributing writing is another icon that you can put on your speaker media page. It's also another icon you can use in the front of your presentation deck, featured by, you know what I'm saying? So contributed to, that type of thing. So, it goes a long way for that credibility we need for speaking. So good job, Keith. All right, Dr. Tachi, give me 2 or 3 of these contributing writing benefits that you know you could use in your business right now.
Good morning. Brand awareness, SEO, and thought leadership.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell y'all, one of the quickest ways to credibility is to write something and get published. Okay. And that's not just books. Books are great also. You know what I'm saying? They're one of the best. But when you contribute to a top source and you now have become a published writer, okay? So when you're doing contributing writing, you're considered a writer. When you write a book, you're considered a published author. Okay. So that's kind of the difference. When you're ongoing writing, you're considered a writer. When you're writing books, you're considered an author. Or you write a piece that's like a one-time thing, you're considered an author. But yes, doing all of these things, I need y'all to understand how if somebody has to choose between you and somebody else, and it comes down to the wire, and both of you guys seem to be the same level of expert, when people understand that you're over here getting your writing and you're publishing, now you have elevated yourself above that other person. So we definitely have to get that going on. All right, YouTube is over here on fire. So let's see here. We already said good morning to Dr. LaFera, and then Dewana came on 30 different accounts. Good morning, Dewana, on all of your accounts. Dr. LaFera said the reason I need to do more is to get more networking and brand authority. I'm about to go hard on my ability to tackle sugar addiction for my clients. Ooh, that's good. I almost inboxed you about some yogurt recommendations, Dr. LaFera, because I was like, I think all the yogurts I like got too much sugar in them. That's why they taste good. So yeah. Look, Dr. LaFera, hit my inbox with the best yogurt. Okay, then she said, I'm going to Heyro to look for holiday topics. Dr. LaFera, what you will find when you go to Heyro is no more. However, they're going to redirect you to the site that is the new Heyro that works a little differently. Also, you guys with physical products like Dr. LaFera and Kimberly, there is another place called Source Bottle. Okay, Source Bottle, Bottle. It's a kind of an international platform, kind of like Heyro, but they love products, physical products. And now it's the time of year when they're doing like these holiday guides and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of that on Source Bottle. Shantali, hey Shantali, she wants to do brand awareness and networking. Dewana says she wants to refine messaging and communication skills. Dr. LaFera came back and said she wants to establish thought leadership and networking with editors and corporations. Y'all did so good. So I need to get back into contributing writing. I need to be doing, for me, I want to try to do 1 a week in contributing writing. And that's going to be, so with contributing writing, you also have to pitch sometimes, but then there are others that you can continuously write on once you become a contributor. For example, Thrive Global, I can continue to write on because I'm already a contributor. I just need to get back into it. There is another platform called the Good Men Project. I'm already a contributor, so I can get started on that. But I'm also going to be looking to get started on places like Huffington Post and things like that. So I'm looking for places where I can regularly contribute, and I'm looking for places I can pitch to add to my contributing writing portfolio. All right. So that's one of the things that 2025 is going to bring. So in addition to them 48 podcasts, I'm trying to write for contributing platforms once a week. Okay, because what I understand is I need all the tofu, all of the top of funnel invites for people to know who I am. Okay, because you guys have helped me to perfect my genius, to make sure that I am giving value. And now that we know that, we need to give more and more and more and more and more. And did I say more people that value? Okay, I want to take that value and distribute it at scale. And so this is why I'm going to aggressively in 2025 establish my influence. So I invite you guys to do the same. All right. So the wind has calmed down just a little bit. Thank you. I'm about to read the announcements. I want to know if you guys have any questions. Do you have any obstacles? Let's bust through those obstacles. So let me know. Let me go to these announcements first. Here we go. All right. So this was a long list, and this is another example of why you need my show notes, okay? Because none of this was in the blog. You can do the replay, but sometimes you just want to read it for yourself. Sometimes you want to copy and paste it, right? So it's two ways you can get my show notes. Number one, you can go into the group and look in the files session. So you have to be in the group, shaycannon.info/group. Number two, you can get the entire morning show in your inbox. In the morning, you will get a reminder to hop on the YouTube live. And in the afternoon, you will get an email with 2 links, one to the replay and one to my show notes, okay? So to get the morning show in your inbox, go to shaycannon.com/show. All right. The November calendar of events is out in our free group. So y'all know we love to give value. We have all kinds of things happening all month long, every month. So go look at the calendar. It is out there. You can check out the events tab, or you can check out the featured posts. Okay. So again, getting our free group. I keep telling y'all, it's better than some of those groups you're giving your money to. shaycannon.info/group. Wednesday, we are rounding out our next level clinic. It is day 2. And in fact, I owe some tools for that, Jumanji has gotten in the way of, but that's okay. We're going to get those tools out, but we are sealing up the next level clinic. We had the actual clinic portion last Wednesday. This Wednesday, we come and we check the work and we peer review to make sure that y'all are really on the path to your next level. If you want to participate, it's free. However, now that you've missed day 1, you need the success kit, which is not free. So go to shaycannon.com/next, sign up for the free event, and then get the success kit. You still have time to watch the replay of day 1 before we have day 2 this Wednesday. All right? Cool beans. Thursday, we have Collab Live at 12 p.m. during lunchtime Eastern time. I'm going to live stream into the group and facilitate some collaborations, okay? There's no presentation. There's no coaching. There's just me showing up to facilitate. So your job is to show up and have 2 things ready. 1, what do you need a collaboration on? And 2, what do you have to give in exchange for that collaboration? Show up on Thursday at lunchtime in the group, shaycannon.info/group. Okay. That is actually one of our cannons, our pillars of value is collaboration. So we facilitate that monthly. All right. Friday is another get shit done work session. So from 1 to 5, it's only the paid members, but at 3 o'clock, the free group members can come in and come on, get your shit done. So again, a lot of value in our free group. We keep telling y'all, you get more value than some of your paid groups. So you need to join us, shaycannon.info/group. All right. Any questions about what we've talked about this morning as we introduce contributing writing as something that is a benefit for you to get more top of funnel leads? We got to get in front of more people, right? All of your revenue goals depend on you getting in front of more people with your offer. And you can't get in front of more people with your offer if you're not getting introduced to new people all the time. It is a numbers game, okay? Everybody that you present your offer to is not going to buy. So when you have these revenue goals, you have to be able to back calculate how many people do I actually have to get in front of to actually sell this number of people to make this number of monies, right? So contributing, writing, speaking, all of that helps you get in front of new people. right? We give them a call to action, and we bring them over to our ecosphere, and now we can nurture them and sell to them. All right. It is so important. And this is what some of you are missing in your business. You keep changing your offer when really you have a finite, small amount of people that you are showing your offer to over and over again. And most of them have already told you no, or you have not said anything to convert them. So we need to be talking to more and more and more people so that more people take us up on our offer. All right. Last call for alcohol. Any questions or any comments before we get out of here? All righty then, the studio is closing, but tomorrow we're going to talk about platforms for your contributing writing. So we'll see you right back here on tomorrow. So studio is closing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a great day.